Hey guys, it's Underpowered, and we get straight in, carrying on from last episode, and we see that our inquiry for James McCarthy has returned that they want 22.5 million, and I think that that's where negotiations are gonna end. But yeah, we see that Wolves only want 3 million, so we offer 1.9 million for Nuadika. What a name. I should have mentioned that first time round, but yeah. I think that he'll be a good backup striker for when our strikers are currently like injured or tired from last games. Another person that we're looking to bring in as a backup to our forwards is Luis Muriel, and Udinese have said that they want 5 million, but we come in with a cheeky bid to try and just make a deal out of it of 3.75 million. However, and this is happening a lot in career modes, they have rejected our offer because they've accepted one from another team. And it seems that whenever you go in for a player, like one of the first players that you try to sign in the window, someone else will always come in for them, and it's just pretty tedious, as you can guess. But yeah, but to be honest, you just have to get up and live with it. So it's just one of those things that's gonna happen. Like in FIFA 14, it was players always starting to decrease at 29. Yeah, it's gonna make it uncomfortable for you, but it's just one of those things that's gonna happen. So as you saw, we had to up our bid to 6 million to be able to just compete with the competition that we have to get Muriel's signature. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, and as you see, now they're also in talks with Everton over him. They're also in talks with Hanover as well. And it's just gonna happen, so you might as well just deal with it and just try try and pay your way to getting that player. But it does get a little bit steep when it comes to the big teams and the bigger players. So yeah, it's just something to look out for when you're doing your personal career modes. But yeah, we see that Wolves have accepted our offer for Nuadika, which is great, and we offer him 9 million plus a 4-year contract with 20%, offering him an important first team player. What I've noticed in a lot of YouTube career modes that I watch, nobody uses the gold bonuses, but I find that it always helps with the players that usually they say that they don't want to relocate or that they're a top player. Giving them that gold bonus is just a little bit of extra incentive because no player already has it on their contract. None. And it just, I don't know, it just gives you a little bit of a boost. Sorry. We see that Udinese have accepted our offer of 6 million for Luis Muriel, which is also great. But yeah, as you see there, in talks with Hertha BSC. But anyway, we come into our first simmed match of our first preseason match with Milan against Augsburg. And by the way, guys, I absolutely, to myself, just on my own, I just slate YouTubers for getting pronunciations wrong. Slate me. Please feel free. Do it. We take the lead with Menez, and then shortly after we bring it up to 2-0 with Churchy, and Churchy getting the double before half time with a second goal. And then Bonaventura pitching in with the scoring, coming up from the midfield to score, and finally Churchy completing his hat-trick on the 76th minute with a third goal. And I just hope that he'll be able to replicate this kind of form with me in real life, because he is genuinely a great player. But here we see that Udinese have also accepted offers from both Schalke and Hertha, putting a bit of pressure on him to sign the contract with us. But it's alright, I think we've got this in the bag. So yeah, sorry about this. As I mentioned in the first episode, I want to try and just like make sure that there's nothing in my inbox that doesn't have to be there. But yeah, sorry. I'll probably edit that out later. But yeah, we see Zapata here, and he's got a transfer offer from West Brom. I was a bit tentative to accept this offer because he's a good player, and he is great backup, but we decided to counter offer 8 million, and if they can match it, then he's theirs. Sorry, I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a blocked nose and I've got a really bad cough. So yeah. But yeah, we see that Muriel's accepted the offer first time, which we always love to see. And yeah, he's part of the Milan squad now, and hopefully he'll be a great player for us. West Brom have also come back to us about Zapata, saying that they can only give us 7.5 million for him. But yeah, I think that that's good enough to take him. He is good quality, and I hope he does well for them. So yeah, and it looks like he's going to be on his way. So yeah, just taking a quick look at Muriel and his stats. As I said before, he is a good player. He's pacey, and he has great dribbling, so he can get into those pockets and just charge at the defenders, and just you know when a defender sees a player running at them and they just shit their pants. Hopefully he'll do that for us. But yeah, I'm just moving around the squad so that it's players that we would actually want to bring on, rather than players who are just there because we didn't change anything. But yeah, so yeah, and this, I think what I said in the first episode might turn out to be a little bit unjustified, because majority of the teams in Syria are like this, but I think our obvious competition are going to be from Roma and Juventus, as they both have incredible squads, and it will be a challenge. It will be interesting to see if we can trump them and win the Serie A in our first season. But yeah, we see that Nuadeko has accepted the contract, and this is a great thing to see, because I mentioned it in the first episode. Players that, well, players when they don't want to leave their club, it always makes the other team have to either stop pursuing them or overpay, and it's just really annoying. But yeah, looking at his stats, he's kind of similar to Muriel, except that he's a little worse off in the dribbling department, but he has got a nice shot power, and with a bit of development he could turn out to be a really good player. But yeah, I finally understand now what it's like to be somebody who has to put stuff up for the enjoyment of others. But yeah, please like, comment and subscribe. Just tell me what I can do to get better. I'm doing this for you. Peace.